Good evening, SRL fans, and welcome to our regional round clash between the Auckland Warriors and the Penrith Panthers. I am Snicko Balbroa, joined in the box by the one and only Shadow Commissioner Riley Murray. Riley, what can you tell us about this beautiful location?
Oh, well, it is a great place. It's in Tonga. We're in Tonga here. I'm not going to tell you the name of the stadium. You'll just have to figure that out for yourself because I'm not going to butcher the name. It'd just be a disservice, but this is going to be a really good one. I'm really excited to see John Boy and his team go up against the Warriors. Old Chance Bunce and Jai McCartney. Two great teams and a lot of people that hail from outside of Australia in both these teams. So it'll be nice to see a lot of journeymen, a lot of great players as well. This will be a good one.
Yeah, apologies to any native Tongans or anyone who knows how to pronounce his name. Tia Whangai Sports Stadium, maybe? I'm not sure. It sounds close enough. That's where we are tonight. It's a grey and cloudy night as Rohan Kaval looks to kick us off and he goes downfield. And I agree with Mars. It's going to be a great clash, hopefully, if everyone turns up. As Lucky Tua takes the first hit up straight into Aaron White and Logan Strange on that right edge for the Warriors. They've been mainstays for a while now, especially Aaron White in that centre role. Finally starting to get some of the plaudits he deserves. And Raikkonen there, wouldn't the Broncos like to have him back, Riley?
Oh, I'm sure they'd love it. They're in a bit of strife, and oh dear, Jackson Allison nearly getting away there, but that was yeah, I'm sure they would love to have him back. He's a great player, but no such luck for them. And oh dear, that's a shocker to him as well.
Yeah, Sherman with a huge forward pass, and not the way you want to open your game for the Panthers. As Hone King gets in field and makes a little bit of a bust there. Hone King driven backwards eventually by Rakamanu. I think they were actually at the Swarm together in the mines. Might be mistaken. Anyways, now Lockyer goes out to McCartney to David Tiao, and we saw in that little stats post league content, David Tiao not quite the premier 99 speed second row anymore. Lachlan McKinnon's taken that title off him, so he'll be looking to have a big game today and try and take that title back. As now Lockyer goes left again to Rex Slattery, and he's going to not push forward at all, just held up there in the tackle. Fourth tackle now, they go left again. Man, they're peppering the short side. McCartney reckons he can crash over here, and he's going to Jai McCartney early points. 2.5 minutes in and the Warriors are up.
Yeah, that's very good from McCartney. Look at him, he's just very top heavy. He's hard to hold up, especially when close to the line like that. It just pushes his gut forward and gravity does the rest. Look at him. There was no chance anyone was about to hold him up there. Jai McCartney, that's a beautiful try to get this game started.
Yeah, especially not Dominic Stramandinoli, the midget halfback for the Panthers. He threw the huge forward pass and then he conceded the try. So a couple of minutes he's going to want to forget here, but that's the beauty of the SRL. He's still got 77 minutes left in this game to try and make an impact as Koval looks to kick. He angles right. I reckon he'll slot this. And he does straight down the middle. So that's 6-0 up for the Warriors now. And I guess the Panthers just have to try and hit that reset button.
Yeah, they definitely do. Old Stramandinoli, he'll want those few minutes back. It just hasn't been great for him. And Warriors, they've been able to capitalize very well off those errors. And now the Panthers...
How's that fade on Butler?
It's a very nice low taper fade there.
Very fresh, yeah.
Yeah,
anyway, but you're right. The Panthers,
crazy.
They would look to reset as Butler gets us underway. And I think the Warriors haven't even had a tackle in their own half yet. They just picked it up on that 40-meter line of the Panthers and marched forward. And so now it's Rex Slattery, and that's his second hit up for the game. And he makes a little bit more meters on that one. Brought down about 20 meters out from his line. And now they go to Corcoran, and he's going to be brought down about 30 meters out. Patrick Corcoran, another one that those stats didn't really reflect kindly on. He sort of been a premier lock for a while, but it looks like he's slipped back to the pack, especially with the emergence of these 99 speed locks and the hookers that play locks like you have at the Tigers, Riley, with Tim James, because he was a big standout. As Levi Raymond now takes a hit up, and isn't he a funny centre? Anyway, back right now to John McCartney, and he plays a little short ball to Slatter in. A good set there for points for the Warriors. They just completed nicely, and if they get a good kick away, I reckon that'll be full tick marks for everyone. They go to John McCartney, and he's the one that goes downfield. And Panthers need a big kick return here, and it's Viva Lagawa who does it. Man, he gets a bit of space. Chance Bunce drives and misses, but Lachlan Lockyer in a great tackle, Riley.
Yeah, he was nearly away there. That was looking a little bit dangerous. It's a beautiful kick return as well. The Panthers just striking back very well here. They'll be in some good position. They might even be able to get a try if they play their cards right here.
Yeah, it's turned into a bit of a shootout so far this game. Line breaks are plenty from both sides as Lynn goes right to Stramandinoli. Man, I thought that was forward as well, but it's Ben Cummins who takes it, tries to turn Bunce inside out. Can he push for the line? No, brought down a meter or two out. Now they spin it left. Long pass. 2 long passes to Sinclair. and he doesn't. Oh, he almost goes, but he doesn't go anywhere in the end. Panthers, one shot left here at the Warriors. They send a little block play out to Charlie Butler. Is he going to crash over? He will, but unfortunately for those Panthers, he's turned on his back. A great set nonetheless there for the Panthers.
Yeah, Charlie Butler just trying to replicate what Jai McCartney did earlier in the game. Unfortunately for him, he just doesn't have the build to try and barge over like Jai McCartney does. He's not top heavy, he doesn't have that big gut. So yeah, he might just need to work on that. A little bit of training before the games might help him out there.
Yeah, definitely. Training is very important. I'm not sure if you're alluding to him missing upgrades or something or what's going on there.
Just big breakfast maybe.
But yeah, big breakfast from waiters. Caval just shanks one across field. It's a 40-40. And the Panthers, man, after that, not so glorious start. They've worked their way back into this one pretty well. Caval, yeah, just lost the radar. Maybe not used to playing in Tonga. It is regional round after all. And man, lucky to even call out a 40-40.
Yeah,
really not a pretty kick there. And
not his best kick, Sneeko. You know, I've seen much better from him in the past.
he has now Moava. He's sitting in that 99 speed second rower role as well for the Panthers. So it's him v DTA and who can rack up these big meters. And it's Moava again. And I could have sworn that's gone forward from Moava, but instead it's Shaq the Unknown. He just gets muscled out. Yeah, great defense by Chance Bunce. Man, Panthers, they're certainly firing some shots, but they just got to tighten it up here.
Yeah, just some absolutely stunning defense there as well. Chance Bunce, one of the best fullbacks in the league. You can't get by him too easily. And when he gets you in the sideline like that, it's not going to end well for you. As we just saw there, it was an amazing tackle from him.
Yeah, he just knocked him up over the top, and muscled him over the sideline. Shaq the Unknown just drew him backwards immediately by Bunce. Not the place he wanted to be. As now Caval goes inside to Chance Bunce, the man he is, back on the inside on the attack now. The Warriors, since that first set, they haven't really strung a lot together in attack. The Panthers have muscled up pretty well so far and kept them in their own half. They might look to a 40-20 after this play, depending on where they get to. Instead, they go out to Marcus Square, and he just pinches off some quick meters. And is he going to go out? Marcus Square, the big body, gets within inches of that sideline. So now they have to spin it left, and that's where they go. Logan Strange, straight at his opposite, John Boy Moava. OG against the new generation of captains here, and the Warriors are going to have to punt, not quite close enough to do any damage. And Caval goes down to Vuvula Ngawa again, and he's straight through for the second time tonight. That's 2 out of 2 for him in the line breaks. They'll have to tighten up down there. Levi Raymond, I believe, is at center. He's going to have to get his tackling shoes on.
Yeah, he might have to. There's a lot of defense being done in this game, and neither team are really holding up too well. We're just seeing a lot of good plays from the players next to the sidelines, just being able to push players out. But at the moment, the middle is looking very weak for both teams.
I'd actually argue that the Panthers' middle is looking quite strong. It's just that they dropped that ball and gave the Warriors good field position, because since then, the Warriors haven't seen the Panthers half. It's all been Panthers ball here, but you are right. They can definitely offer a little bit more in attack, both teams. It looks like they're going to have to punt again. Lucky Tua plays the ball. Goes to Charlie Butler, and that's a nice kick down to Hone King, I believe it is, on that wing, and it is. What can he do? Straight past Ben Cummins, and in a foot race now with Raikamanu, he's going to pinch off some really crucial meters here for the Warriors. We saw what they did last time they were in good field position, and that's exactly where they are now. Hone King brought down right side of the field, well away from his wing, 15 meters out from the line. Is Jai McCartney looking to strike twice here? No, they go right to Strange, and he goes to Aaron Wright. He knows how to score a try, Aaron Wright, but not this play. Still, 4 tackles left for the Warriors. Danger bells ringing for the Panthers, and that's Rohan Caval straight through the line. That's exactly what the Warriors needed, a long-range break into easy points.
Yeah, that was just too easy for the Warriors there. Rohan Caval just doing a great job to get over. No one even laid a hand on him until he actually planted the ball there. And it actually looked like it might have been a bit of a... Yeah, off the shoulder, deflected there. So maybe that's why I got into that space. Just a little bit of a misdirect there. But yeah, that was a great one from the Warriors. Now, both Warriors halves have actually scored within the first 15 minutes of the game.
Yeah, not something you see throughout a whole game very often, let alone in the first 15 minutes. And I think that's a blueprint now for the Warriors. Try and get early field position with a break or something like that, because when they get into the line, they are scoring way too easily. The Panthers just unable to hold up to the might of the Warriors at the moment. Whereas the Panthers, we talked about hitting the reset button, they did, but then Ben Cummins just let Hone King slip through. Raikamanu had to go across field to track him down. He wasn't able to get him sort of on that 30-meter line out from the Warriors line. And yeah, we all know what happens when the Warriors get into good field position tonight.
Yeah, they've been looking very dangerous. Whenever they're next to the Panthers line, it's just danger bells are ringing because the halves at the moment they're just doing everything right besides
Yeah, as
kicking.
they go to Slattery again. Yeah. Well, besides one kick, they've been pretty good apart from that. I'd like to see more from Slattery actually tonight. He's had a few carries and unable to really get a move on. And Joe Turner Jr. yet to be sighted with the ball. So both Warriors props, I think, can try and make it impact a bit more. As there it is, Joe Turner Jr. plays out to the other one, Rex Slattery. They heard me, Buzz. They heard me down on the field. But unfortunately, Lecky Tour, I think, has been the best prop so far. He's had him well handled. As now Raymond gets in. He beats two with that sidestep. So nice little involvement there from Levi Raymond at that left centre. His defence leaves a bit to be desired, but he's putting in 110% with the ball. As now Joe Turner Jr. gets it there. He is a nice break from JTJ before Rakamanu gets him about 35 metres out from one. So they're going to have to punt kick, you think. Will they go back out to Vival and Ngawe? He's been really good tonight, and that's where they go. They're going to have to muscle up well here. And yeah, straight past one again, straight past two. Someone check on Levi Raymond. Did he get some new arms for Christmas? Because it looks like he hasn't installed them yet.
Yeah, he definitely skipped the. Oh, hold on! What a hit
Oh,
there,
that's good. That's
Sinclair.
good. Joe Jr. sits one down. Yeah, Sinclair spills the lollies and Corcoran cleans up. So Joe Turner Jr. there he is again. Man, he heard me. 5 minutes of madness from him so far. And the Warriors back in real good field position. We know what happens. The Panthers, they got to get through this set. There's 4 minutes left till prop subs get on. If they let in 3 tries in that period, I don't think they can come back from it. So Warriors, they're really trying to shoot a dagger. And they go out to David Tiawe's. He's going to push forward only a couple of meters now. 2 shots left for the Warriors. Where do they go? They spin it right to Kavar. He goes long ball to Barnes. Oh, you don't see that too often. John Boy in a great tackle. Pushes him back. I thought that was a try for all money. Instead, he plays it 5 meters out from the line. They go left. It goes to Corcoran, and he's going to push over Corcoran. Corcoran got the drive on, but someone gets around the bottom. I believe they do. And that's a handover. And Panthers have finally shown they can hold a set on their line.
Yeah, Panthers. It's about time. They've really struggled with their goal line defense this game, so that's a good one from them. And Allison straight away. What a ball that was! Straight through the line and getting the offload as well. That's great work from him.
Yeah, I'm just glad Stramander and Oli hold on to it. You've seen how he's been playing tonight. Now Allison again gets a little bump on Lockyer, Corcoran. Corcoran, I believe, with the headgear. They both have the headgear back. Corcoran's got the darker ones. Now they play the inside-outside. Oh, it works perfectly. Rakamanu breaks 2 tackles straight past Bunce and one more in coverage. So they're really tearing up the middle now. Warriors, they're going to have to tighten up these last 2 tackles. They go left now to Stramander and Oli, and he plays a nice short ball to Tua. Lucky Tua brings it down to Hendrick Lim with the offload, and they're going to have a chance here to put up a bomb. So big chance here for Butler, and he goes straight up. Looks dangerous here. Hone King's underneath it, but instead it's Ben Cummins. Ben Cummins comes down with it. The aerial raid pays off. That's 12 points to 4 in favor of the Warriors, but the Panthers are on the board.
My jaw just dropped to the ground, Snicker. What was that? He didn't even
Did not
contest
see that
it.
coming.
Look at that. He just reaches up and grabs it and dives over. The Warriors weren't even watching where he was. That was incredible work from Cummins.
Back on that left wing. Get Marcus Square back on the left.
That was I don't think I've ever seen that in an SRL game before. That's great work from Cummins. And the Warriors, they just were a little bit distracted on that one, I think.
Yeah, it was those Panthers cheerleaders. They flew them over. And the Warriors, they just weren't expecting it all the way out in Tonga, but unfortunately they've let one in there. And I think that a bit of complacency there in the Warriors. They turned the ball over on the Panthers goal line and somehow ended up conceding a try off the set, which is almost a cardinal sin in the SRL. And now they're going to have to pay for it. They're only up by 6 points after a really block-busting start, and the Panthers have held with them. We spoke about them not conceding 3 tries, and they played the reverse card and went and scored one of their own. So now it's up to the Warriors to try and answer as Charlie Butler just punches forward off the kickoff. No thoughts of passing. He wanted all the smoke for himself, and he nice little run for him. He got to 25 meters out. Or perhaps the props were subbing, so there was no one for him to pass to. As now Lonnie Lawrence gets involved, the vice captain, getting through some great defensive work on that side, but we want to see him have an impact with the ball. As now Mayava gets it, and Logan Strange wraps him up pretty comfortably. Speed versus strength there. Yet to have a decisive winner. They go left again to Butler. He goes out to Rusty Shackelford, fresh on the field. He goes straight past Aaron White. Aaron White, great defensive center, but not when he's got the likes of the big prop forwards running at him. Not used to that. As now Mayava pops up in midfield. What's he doing in the middle there? Just wants to have a look, have a chat to some of his players, maybe as the captain, to get him back on track. And so now they go left to Charlie Butler. They go down the left-hand side. They know that John Boy's not there because he was out of position, and Marcus Square takes full advantage. Pretty good set after points from the Panthers, but unfortunately, the kick chase just wasn't up to Palmer's.
Yeah, they probably would have liked a little bit of a deeper kick and a little bit better kick chase as well. You know, Panthers, they did very well to score that try earlier, and now they'll just need to defend up and try and keep themselves in this game, as they've just managed to drag themselves back here. But oh, that's terrible work.
That's a coach killer.
Commentator's
I think it
curse.
was Mayava even. Yeah, I think it was even Mayava, the captain. I have to check the replay.
I think it might have been Shackelford.
Oh, Shackelford, fresh on the field. He's meant to have all the energy. Old Rusty, too rusty to get up. The knees are creaking. He's given away the penalty, so now Lockie is going to tap off. And in good field position here, Matt Turner goes to Pat Corker, and he gets brought down 20 metres out from the line. So the Warriors in a real good chance here. Tiawa gets it, and he's driven backwards there. Lonnie Lawrence has had his number so far tonight. Former Warrior himself, Lonnie Lawrence, so he knows how these things work. Because now McCartney plays wide out to bunch. I'd like to see him get the little left foot, right foot, shimmy, whack going, but unfortunately, nothing here tonight so far. Raymond now goes to McCartney. He goes out to Caval. Try score to a try scorer, and they play it just about where they were 2 plays ago. Fourth tackle now for the Warriors. Right side they go. Out to Corcoran, and man, they've had Bunce's number. Unable to get the step on at all. We see McCartney lined up to the left. They're going to bomb it out to Marcus Square. No, they're going out to... Oh, no, they are going out to Marcus Square. Man, the tallest man on the field, not able to catch the ball. Comedy comes down with it, and the Panthers, they've got away with one there.
Yeah, Kamene just did well to get under the ball there. Marcus Square unable to try and snatch it from him. And the Panthers, they just need to work their way out of their end here, because at the moment they're just looking a little bit flat, a little bit stuck. And here's what they need, Lind with an amazing run out of dummy half. And they might even go for a 40-20 here.
Yeah, it looks like they will. Charlie Bartlett gets one, hooks it across field. We talk about Marcus Square, and the markers weren't square there for a moment. Henrik Lind took full opportunity straight up the middle of the field. And now Chance Bunce finally gets a little line break there. And the Warriors, after the shanked 40-20, man, Matt Turner doesn't mind the offload, hey. I think that's his 3rd offload in 4 runs tonight. Anyway, after the shanked 40-20, the Warriors are in good field position. It gets out to Aaron White, but they're not going anywhere. That's 3rd tackle. They've made about 10 metres. Panthers defense has been very good in the midfield so far tonight. Caval goes short ball to Ginger Palm, and he's going to be brought down 35 metres out from the line. So they need a big run up the middle here, the Warriors, if they're going to have any kind of attack to finish this set. And they run some sort of block play. I think Matt Turner thought he was getting it out the back, but Corcoran sharked it. So now they're going to have to punt again. And he goes out to Caval, and he goes down to Shaq the Unknown. And Aaron White, the defensive centre that he is, just wraps him up way too easily. And probably a good thing for the Panthers, because we saw what happened last time Shakti got into space. Bunce had him on the platter.
Yeah, he's just a bit of a dangerous player, isn't he? He's a bit of a thief in the night type of thing. You don't see him coming, and he'll just be able to make some great moves just like that. Shaq the Unknown, and the pass inside. He's so dangerous, isn't he?
Yeah, I could have sworn that was forward, but the referees say otherwise. Charlie Butler snaffles it. Now the Panthers have got some field position. They go to Raikamanu. Here's another one. Both fullbacks really yet to make an impact on this game. I think the first one to catch fire could set this game alight, but so far nothing going on as Allison gets it. Brought down 25 metres out from the line. Allison, great run there from him, and it's going to be up to Charlie Butler to put up another bomb. Can they go to Cummins again? No, they 2-pass out to Jerome Daly, and he decides that he wants to take a hit up. Justice Daly, sorry, the Daly brothers, I get them mixed up. Justice Daly killed that set, really.
Yeah, that was very disappointing to end the set there. It was looking good for the Panthers, but yeah, just a bad pass. Someone got in the way. It's just not ideal for the Panthers, especially when they're trying to catch up to a deficit here.
Yeah, exactly. When you're playing catch-up, you need to make sure you finish your sets well, and that's what the Warriors have been doing. They have only been getting to about that 40-metre line, but they've been banging the punts downfield and then going well on the kick returners. Bunce now, there he is, slices through the line. He's going to be brought down eventually by Raikamanu, but getting them into some good field position. And that's what happens when the other team doesn't finish off their sets. You just seem to make your way down the field bit by bit as the game goes on. And Logan Strange plays it now, brought down by Marava. They're going to go left, I think. And they do. They go for a bomb. It's going to come down about 5 metres out from the line. And it's Patrick Corcoran who gets it. But because he jumped, he lost a bit of his momentum and he was brought down by Raikamanu.
Yeah, very close there for the Wilds. They would have loved a bit of a tap back or something, try and get something going for the team. But yeah, Panthers defense, they just held on there. They were able to defend after the ball was taken. And now they just want to be making a lot of meters here, try and get down the other end of the field and try and keep some momentum with them.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they've done here. Manu straight through the line and goes past Bunce. That's 2 missed tackles from Bunce on Manu at the moment. Young Pup got the old dog's number at the moment. As now Strumman and Denoli goes to Lonnie Lawrence, who gets absolutely whacked by Ginger Pod. Gets up and goes again, but only loses meters. So the vice captain there, they don't forget where he came from at the Warriors, and they're just showing him what they think of him. And now Stramantinelli brought down 30 meters out from the line. So Panthers, after a good run from Rakamanu, kind of bombed the momentum. And so they're forced to punt, and they go down to Marcus Square, and he's going to have a chance here to make some meters, and he does. Straight past the left center for the Panthers. Do you know who that is, Muzz?
Kamene.
Oh, yeah, Rurika Kameni straight past him, and then followed up by a line break by Chance Bunt. So the Warriors, they're starting to cook here, and I'm worried if the Panthers don't kick into gear soon, they could be burned, because Levi Raymond now downfield. Levi Raymond, this is the burn. Levi Raymond burns downfield, and he goes the better part of 45 meters to score. Rakamanu had the skates on, couldn't make the tackle, and Levi Raymond, the 95 speed center, he's not even 99 speed, but the wily veteran makes his mark on this game.
He's been a bit of a glass cannon, hasn't he? In attack, he's been amazing.
And that's the truth.
In defense, he's been a bit of a turnstile, but man, that's a great moment from him. If you need anything from your centers, that's exactly what you need. Just a moment like that. 95 speed as well. What is the speed meta, Snicko? There's no such thing. And look at him go. That was incredible work for him.
Yeah, you might have to check that one with the Roosters. They were the slowest team for a while, and I think they're looking down the barrel with 18 losses. So perhaps Levi Raymond just making up for it in other ways. And that's exactly what the Panthers didn't need. They had a good set, but who was it? It was Marcus Square, it was Chance Bunce, and then it was Levi Raymond. Bang, bang, bang. They just didn't give the Panthers a chance to reset, and Rakamanu had to make too many tackles in a row, and that's exactly how you catch out a fullback in the SRL.
Yeah, exactly. Just Rakamanu, I think, just looking a little bit tired. He's been doing a lot of attack and defense, and he just was able to get outsped by a half primary, so maybe he just needs a little bit of a break here.
Yeah, I'd almost argue as Mayava just gets turned into a turnstile by Bunce. Not the first one that's happened to. Those left second rowers, Bunce picks on him hugely. Anyway, I'd almost argue that momentum shift started with Ginger Pomp's hit on Lonnie Lawrence. Just sort of halted where the Panthers were at, because Rakamanu, he made that huge break, didn't he? And then, Tiawa cops one back in return from Rusty Shackelford. So both teams got the hit stick out at the moment. Maybe that can be the momentum shift that the Panthers need, just like it worked for the Warriors. As McCartney goes out to Chance Bunce, man, he's been electric. Since I said the fullback needs to light it up, he has come to the fore, breaking tackles with ease, and that guy is so out of position. It goes to Caval to kick it, and they go down to Vuvula and Garwa. This is dangerous. Bunce just played the ball, so he's out of position, but John McCartney with a great tackle to stop any kind of chance that the Panthers had of a break.
Yeah, just Panthers now. They'll be on the attack, and that's a great start from Lonnie Lawrence. Starting your set on the 40. You couldn't ask for anything more than that. The vice captain really stepping up there.
Shackelford again as well, and the Goosey, and then the high tackle. Shackelford, man, they don't take lightly the disrespect here, do they, Warriors? He just made Chance Bunce look like a bit of a fool with that goose step, and someone came in and said, not today. Sat him back down with the high tackle, but it means the Panthers are going to have some good field position. And this is their home game after all, so let's hope they can sort of get a wiggle on for their fans as they go out to John Bay Maava, and he just gets pushed back. So the big boys have turned up with 5 minutes left in this game. A lot of heavy collisions now. He goes right to Charlie Butler. He goes inside to Allison. And he goes straight past Lachlan Lockyer. Sorry, Matt Turner. Or maybe it was Lockyer. They both got the white headgear. Anyway, Charlie Butler now inside to Justice Daly. He's brought down pretty much exactly where the previous play of the ball was. A bit of a nothing play there from the Panthers. They go left now to Mayava, and he's going to try and push over. Mayava's getting close, but not close enough. Panthers now 2 shots left. They go left again. Man, they're peppering this left-hand side, and Rariri coming. Rariri, I can't even say it. Komene. I can't even get onto that line. So now they're going to have to punt, and Mayava sharks it, sorry. He doesn't want the kick. He wants to put it in the corner. That's an interesting play from the captain.
Yeah, Mayava just running in. I'm not sure what the plan was there. Maybe it was a bit of a trick play, but whatever it did, I think I only tricked the Panthers players, or maybe tricked you, yeah. That was maybe just not the best play there for the Panthers.
Yeah, definitely not. And now the Warriors, they're in the box seat to go in 12 points up at halftime. If they can just complete this set, the Panthers won't have a whole lot of time left, and it's Aaron White with a nice little hit up there. Brought down in a good tackle by Charlie Barton. Now they go left to Caval, and he goes to Joe Turner Jr., fresh back on the field for a moment of glory, a minute of attack. That's exactly what you want as a prop. Oh, Caval's going to go the 40-20. The early kick here from Caval, and it's a really good one, but it's not going to get the bounce. Oh, it might. It doesn't. Raikamanu with a perfect stop. Stopped on a blade of grass there to stop the 40-20. And now 40 seconds left for the Panthers to make something happen. And how's that not an obstruction? Anyway, Maava, Logan Strange has absolutely dominated him in defense so far.
Yeah, at the moment, Maava just struggling a little bit as we're about to go into half time. Yeah, you'd think that the captain might want more from himself in the second half.
Yeah, definitely is a who to goes, and that'll be an 18-6 lead to the Auckland Warriors at half time. See you soon.
Hey SRL fans, want to support the league further? Join the Simulation Rugby League Patreon. Get exclusive access to additional content, early access to league releases and supporter-only giveaways and upgrades. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for every fan. When you become a Patreon, you're more than just a spectator. You're a crucial part of our team. Your support helps us keep delivering the high-quality matches and content that you love, and it ensures that we can keep the SRL experience growing for fans of all ages. It's super simple. Head to our Patreon page, pick the tier that's right for you, and you're in. Every bit of support helps us grow and makes the SRL an even better place for everyone. Now, back to the game.
Welcome back to an enthralling clash here between the Warriors and the Panthers. Currently a 12-point difference between the two sides, but both of them have been firing shots. It's just been that the Warriors have fired a few more that have landed so far here tonight. But nevertheless, I feel like the Panthers could get back into this game, so don't turn away. A big 40 minutes coming up. We had a look at some stats at halftime. Riley, what did you think was important?
Look, it was pretty bang average all around the park there. It was Chance Bunce and Horne King were two standouts in the Warriors, just leading in those run meters. And here we are with Joe Turner Jr. trying to get his run meters up there as well. He had a very nice first half with a few big hits as well, so I'm very keen to see how he goes in the second.
Yeah, definitely. Joe Turner Jr., probably the best prop on the field. Lucky to it early, and then Joe Turner Jr. really came to the fore. I think what was interesting was the two 99 speed second rowers, Tiawa and Jumbo Maiava, both yet to record a line break. So Lonnie Lawrence and Logan Strange both sort of getting the job done defensively in the first half. We'll have to see if that continues, as the Warriors are going to punt the way to finish the set now, and it's gone down to Vuvla and Gara, and he was really dangerous in the first half as well. And Raymond, he's figured out how to use those arms, makes a tackle first half there.
Well, it took him long enough, you know. Eventually, you try and you'll make it. Oh, hold on. As I'm yapping, Strameninoli just chucks another error there. Corcoran getting himself in the way and intercepting that one.
Yeah, I'm getting deja vu here. This is exactly how the first half started. Strameninoli just losing his bearing and throwing one to the opposition. There's now Marcus Squared down the sideline. Going to put the Warriors in reasonably good field position here, and if they get a good run here, it could be lights out for the Panthers. And it goes to Joe Turner Jr. That's his second line break in the better part of 3 minutes. He switched that right second row position. He's right at home now. Left it as they go. They go to Rohan Caval, and he's going to push forward. So it'll be McCartney with kicking duties. Where is he? We see him running into position there. And they go short side. He puts in a little grubber. Joe Turner Jr., well deserved. A great try for the Warriors.
Oh, that was incredible. This is Joe Turner Jr. as well. We're all just living in it. He has had a great start to the second half here. His first half was amazing as well. I can't stop talking about him. Look at that. I think that's Charlie Butler just running the opposite way from the ball, as you do. And Jai McCartney just putting in an absolute dime for him as well.
And do you see where Jai McCartney came from on that replay? He just blasted it around the back to work that short side. So good vision there. And now it's going to be Caval kicking for an 18-point lead. And yeah, that's one thing the Panthers did not lead. Literally a repeat of the first half. Strameninoli error. Warriors try.
Yeah, bit of deja vu here. And Caval with that pinpoint kick.
Rodrigo.
No, we're not making any pop culture references here. But at the moment, the Warriors, they are about to run away with it, I feel.
Yeah, it's looking very, very ominous here at the moment. The home team, home away from home, the Panthers, they're just getting blasted really off the park here by this red-hot Warriors attack. And we're yet to really see Chance Bunce inject himself either. He had the most run meters, I think, of the Warriors, but without any of those big full field things. We know that he's capable of us. Strange now gets into the action. Him and Joe Turner Jr. swap positions at halftime, and both of them seem to like where they have ended up. A great run there from Strange off the kickoff. As now Tiawa, there he is. There's the line break. Tiawa now, man, that's a good run. Pinches off 45 metres or so and goes down to Raymond, who is brought down 38 metres out from the line. Now, this is dangerous for the Panthers. Was dangerous, is no longer dangerous for the Panthers. A great tackle there to drive Hone King into touch, and you just sort of saw that one coming, didn't you?
Yeah, just really getting way too close to the sideline there. And Hone King stood no chance. He was just absolutely pelted there, sent out of the park.
Passenger.
Yeah, he really didn't have much choice there. I didn't think he actually wanted the ball in that situation, but the Panthers do very well to defend it.
They just slingshotted down that short side, didn't they? And it was, whether Hone King wanted it or not, he was going to end up with the ball. And he tried to make his way back in field, but unfortunately unable to do so. So now the Panthers, they have a bit of a respite in terms of defensive work, and they're strung together. Not so bad a set so far. We'll have to see how they can finish it. It's Komode going to Rakamanu. He goes deep to Stremandinoli and just hold the ball, Dom. He does. He's going to play it now. So they have a chance for a kick here. Really important that they nail him on this kick return, because otherwise, that's not great.
Well, at least the kick chase was good, Snicko.
Yeah, kick chase was tremendous. But not great. As now Lincoln Wriggle gets a little fend on, and the bench hooker, he's been good in second half so far this year. He just sort of brings that spark that the Warriors sometimes need after half time. Not tonight, of course. They're cruising to victory at the moment. Tiawa brought down 30 metres out from the line, and now John McCartney's going to go for a bit of a dash. Man, lovely ball to Akatank. Just really held that one up as he got to the line. Warriors camped on the Panthers line at the moment. It feels like every set they're here, and it's McCartney, he wants a double, but he's driven backwards in a great tackle by Lonnie Lawrence. The vice captain standing up where his team needs him. They're going to have to kick now. Is it going to be Corcoran? Caval, sorry. He's there. He puts up a bomb. It's a little bit shallow. Shaq the Unknown comes down with it, and the Panthers have dodged a bullet.
Yeah, that was a great take by Shakti as well. He's been a real standout in this Panthers team so far. He's been doing a lot of work in attack and defense. And at the moment, the Warriors, they would have loved a little bit of a better kick there, a little bit deeper, but they don't get it. But at the end of the day, they're still holding a very strong lead at the moment.
Yeah, the Panthers dodged a bullet, but it feels like they're playing Russian roulette with 5 bullets in the chamber, and they just got lucky on the 6th one that didn't have anything at the moment, because it seems every single time the Warriors get the ball, they're firing a shot. As now Rakamanu is brought down 40 metres out from the line. So again, not a great set out of trouble, and Lonnie Lawrence gets his big head in the way. And they're unable to get to a kick. So that's twice in a row now that the Panthers have handed the ball over meekly. And you got to think the Warriors are going to make them pay for it.
Yeah, you'd expect that they would. Warriors have been very strong coming off the back of the Panthers' errors. And at the moment, this is just going to be dangerous as we see Logan Strange winding back the clock. Oh, Corcoran as well.
That's your second.
Great offload from Strange there. Got it to Corcoran, who was brought down. Now McCartney, he goes out to Akatank. And Akatank almost scored only moments ago. And he's there or thereabouts again now. Panthers really got to hold on here. They go to Tiawa. Is he going to be able to push forward? Tiawa towards the line, turned on his back. 4th tackle now for the Warriors, inches away from the line. Real goes left. Oh, hit off the ball. Joe Turner Jr., I think, just got smashed. But I think he's on the opposite side of the field, so not Joe Turner Jr. But anyway, Joe McCartney ends up being turned on his back. Tiara, who was that got hit?
I'm actually not too sure.
Warriors with an imposter on the field. Anyway, now 5th tackle. They're going to have one chance for a kick in. They go to Pat Corcoran, and he puts in a grubber. Is that not 6 again? Yeah, knock on here. Warriors with a whole nother set here on their line. The Panthers are going to have to do very, very well not to crack. Caval gets it. He's going to look for a double here. Caval, he's going to look for it. Oh, turned on his back. He was sniffing it out there, but just couldn't get over that white line. Great defense there from the Panthers.
Yeah, sniffing white lines, something that our co-commissioner Sonny Tai is very accustomed to. And Caval there got very close, but no luck this time.
Yeah, interesting comment. As now Corcoran takes it. He's brought down 2 metres out from the line, and maybe they need some of that Sonny Tai or white line magic to get over the line here. Or maybe the Panthers need it to keep it out, because it looks like this is just going to be a waterfall of points as this game goes on. And another hit off the board. Joe Turner Jr. pushing forward. Man, the Panthers, they're not scoring points, but they're doing some damage, that's for sure. They spin it left now. Wide pass out. Inside border, Akatank. Is he going to push forward? Akatank turning his back. they've done great here, the Panthers, not to concede a try. 1 tackle to go. They go left, little block play out to McCartney. Of course, McCartney scores. Of course he does. Just like Joe Turner Jr. having a great game, Jai McCartney.
Yeah, Jai's having an absolute blinder. And look, the Panthers, they were holding on so well, but just there, the one player out of position, I'm not too sure who that is. We're in number 16. They're just out of position, gave Jai McCartney enough room to just squeeze in there and score the try. That was some great work from the Warriors, and the Panthers, it's like slowly adding 10-pound weights on top of them. It's looking very, very dangerous at the moment for them. They're going to want to have to defend up a lot more.
Yeah, defense is, of course, after all, half of the game, and the Panthers just, they don't seem to want to do it at the moment, which is going to be very dangerous for them as this game goes on.
Yeah, Charlie Butler set to set us back up here. He's been very... He's had a very quiet game. You'd expect a little bit more from him, especially with how much the Panthers actually need him. As we see Strange sending it back up here. And Snicker, I'll let you take over.
Yeah, minor technical difficulties. The ex-Warrior in me just got a bit excited and blew some things up here, but I am back, and the Warriors are still got a roll on. I see I didn't miss too much just to kick off as Caval now brings it forward. How do you think the Panthers get back in this game, Muzz? Or can they even get back in this game?
I think it might be too far of a journey for them to make at the moment. It's going to be a very difficult one. If they want to try and make up this deficit here, they need their captain, John Boy, to start making an impact here. He's been very quiet. I'm sure they'd love for their captain to try and get involved here.
Yeah, you're 100% right. First it was Logan Strange, and now it's Joe Turner Jr. They've just had him well sequestered away from that ball, and when he does get it, there's no momentum for him to sort of punch through any holes, and maybe that's reflective of his 5'8", just not giving him any clean ball. I'm not sure. They say there's ain't no mountain high enough, but I think it could be for the Panthers here tonight. They're just sort of not really looking too dangerous, I guess you'd say. 6 points, 60 minutes. I mean, that tells the full story itself, as now Callum Irwin, that's the number 16 who clocked off. Callum Irwin is brought down with it 21 metres out from the line. So they have a chance here to finish with a little attacking kick. Stramandanoli decides that it won't be him doing the kicking duties and takes a tackle straight at David Tiawa. So it's going to be Charlie Butler, or perhaps, yeah, Allison the lock, but he 2 passes out to Butler, and that's not good. Akatank's in the backfield now. Akatank, what does he have in the legs? Not a whole lot. Jumbo Marva rounds him up just short of the 50-metre line, but that's the kind of thing that you just don't need if you're a Panther right now.
Yeah, just an unforced error, just spilling his lollies there. And Akatank, if he wasn't about 200 kilos, he might have been able to get away there. He looked like he was running on the... he was rolling away slowly, but if he had a bit more speed, maybe we could have seen something nice there from him.
Yeah, well, that's the potential, wasn't it, for a big runaway try? They'll be happy that the lock forward picked up the ball, not a speedy centre. But with that, they've ended up well downfield, and Bunce has decided he wants to try and run out. But then he turns back infield, brought down 8 or so metres out from the line. So he's going to be out of contention for a little bit back here. So McCartney might look for a grubber. Instead, he decides he wants a hat trick and goes for the line. Unfortunately, the momentum wasn't strong enough for him to carry himself over. Yeah,
Jai, I think he just had a bit of white line fever there. Wanted the try, didn't want to give it to his teammates. And fair enough, he's had a great game tonight. But, maybe share the ball around, Jai.
Yeah, it's Callum Irwin. Man, he does a bit of a inside-outside on Chance Bunce. He got him with the ankle tap just to slow him down enough for the defense to cover. It was John McCartney, in fact, who got there. As now Maava takes a hit up. And do you reckon they need to swing him into the 12? John Boy Maava, do you reckon that's the answer? Get him some cleaner ball as opposed to the sort of the quality over quantity argument?
Yeah, maybe. It's a heated debate. No one really knows what would be better for the 99 speed second rower. But here we are, Shaq the Unknown, trying to make me shut up. Great one from Shaq there.
He says, don't spill your secrets, Muzz. There's other people watching. Shaq the Unknown now goes to Allison. He puts in a grubber, and man, Akatank again knows how to clean up the loose ball.
Yeah, that's some great work from him. That's 2 in a row now. He's, oh dear. Oh.
6 again.
Lucky
Not
to
6 again, man. I thought for sure Hawk Tour just cleaned up that ball and it was going to be a scrum, but instead Panthers have a chance now to attack. And yeah, Shaq the Unknown, you said he was the most dangerous. Warriors don't know how to tackle him. Shaq the Unknown with a nice try.
Yeah, the method to tackle him, you might say, is unknown. It's just too good. Went straight through the defense there. It wasn't even wasn't even much to it. Look at that, just running straight through the middle of him. Basically, Paddy Corcoran couldn't even stop him. That's some great work. Plants it down right underneath Amac's legs.
Yeah, Pat Corcoran just caught in the saddle there. Hey, sitting on the heels, unable to go either way, and it means that it was a pretty easy try for Shaq the Unknown in the end. But I would like to know your thoughts. You play Lachlan McKinnon in the 11, and I think he's leading this MVP by, I don't know, a bazillion points. His run meters are out of this world. So do you think it's a player thing? Some players are better in the 12 and some are better in the 11, or do you think John Boy just needs a few more specific upgrades to really turn into a great 11?
It's hard to say. I think John Boy is a great player, but you know, some players just aren't cut out for second row. Maybe he needs a move back to the wing or something like that. You know, it's always seen as, you know, the 99 speed second rows are the meta and stuff like that, but it really just comes down to the player at the end of the day. And if the player isn't performing there, then maybe you need to just put some thought into a move.
Yeah, I think the problem for the Panthers, if I cast a quick eye over their team list, is Lonnie Lawrence. Maybe he wants to run in the 11. I think they have too many outside backs and not enough second rowers potentially. So it's not a convenience thing, but it just makes sense for the players to be where they are at the moment. But I'm sure John Boy will be running his sims and stuff as there he goes again. Joe Turner Jr. just wraps him up pretty nicely. So I think he's still yet to have a line break 65 minutes into the game, which is not great. Mahana Oli gets out of half there nicely. Unfortunately, the defense recovered pretty well. So they're going to punt now, and it's Charlie Butler. He's going down to Hone King. I'd like to see him have a bit of an impact. He's been relatively quiet so far tonight. There he is, Hone King. Oh, man. Tried to go around Rakamanu, but Raka got him.
Yeah, Raka with that good work. He's been cleaning up a lot at the moment in this game. He'd have to be tired. He's been probably defending more than anyone else on the team. But Rakamanu, here he is again. He's going to have to make another tackle on Chance Bunce. But, oh, that's a shocker from Buncey. He hasn't been too involved, but still just chucks that one away.
Yeah, Bunce throws a big left right. There he is, John Boy into the backfield. That's what we've been waiting for. Bunce cleans up there and tries to make amends for his early mistake. He had the clean line break and threw the big left to right. Unfortunately, a Panther got in the way. As now Lachlan Sinclair goes forward, he's going to be brought down. And the Panthers, they've shown when they get down here, they can attack, and they're just about to have a fresh set of 6. Don't take the 2 lads. Well, what do you think of this, Riley?
You know, maybe they know something we don't. Look, they might just go ahead and score like 3 tries after this, and those 2 points will be what wins them the game. So what do we know, Snicko? They might know something that we don't.
What I know is that was not the play. Turning it into a 3-score game with 15 minutes to go, I think you just rather the points on the board and try and force golden point rather than go for the win with a play like that. But yeah, I guess I don't know the future. Neither do you. Maybe it'll work out. We'll come back to this one in 15 minutes or so as Kaval now is going to kick off. And the Warriors have just eased off a little bit. I will say that's not bad for my little 9-18 bet. Just helps a little bit. Anyway, Lucky Tua now brings it forward and he's back on the field. In that lock row, is he? Yeah, I think so. Lucky Tua will be trying to make an impact here. Of course, started the season at the Sharks, for those unaware. Found himself to the Panthers, and he's been very good for them. And now Henrik Lind back on the field as well in that prop position. So maybe a little bit of extra speed is going to do some damage. And Mayava, again, straight at Joe Turner Jr. We've seen this story before. Yet to really see it ending. And now it's Charlie Butler who wants a 40-20. And
oh,
look, bunches away. Wow. Charlie Butler, I was about to rip into him for a shocking kick, and Bunce has turned it from bad to worse. Great kick return there from Chance Bunce, we spoke about. He's yet to have that big impact on the game, and that's exactly what he's done there.
That was absolutely filthy from Chance Bunce. There
wasn't even a sidestep. He just swerved.
He was just swerving through the lanes, just like he was a car spinning down.
Swerving Mervyn Hughes.
Yeah, that's some great work from him. Man, that was very impressive to watch. Who else but Chance Bunce? He's had a bit of a quiet game tonight, but right when he feels like it, He just puts the moves on, and that was some great work. And I think that we might know whether or not that 2-point conversion was a good thing or not, Snicko, because I think that the game might be out of reach now for the Panthers.
Yeah, old Bunty just heard me speak about wanting that 9 to 18 betting and thought, nah, we'll make this 22.
Oh yeah, that might be the case. You know, he doesn't want anyone to be winning that here. I'm not too sure what
Yeah,
I put my bet on though.
As Butler kicks us off again, and it feels like we've seen him do that way too many times. I think that he's going to have to get his kicking license reevaluated, because that was an absolute shocker from him, and the kick defense was almost non-existent on bunts. He made them look like fools. As now the Warriors work their way out of trouble again. They could touch 40 here. They're well within reach. As Joe Turner Jr., yet another line break. Joe Turner Jr. has decided he wants to be one of the Warriors' big players this season, and you can definitely see it in his game, really making an impact. And now Caval gets it, and he just charges forward straight at John Boy, who's getting involved in attack and in defense. Now Aaron White gets it out to McCartney. Man, Aaron White really popping up in the middle of the field there. We see him make his way back out to the center. Fourth tackle for the Warriors. They go right. Stranger gets it. He goes to Bunts, and Bunts turns one into a fullback. The second one gets him. So the Panthers have done well to keep this within punt territory, and they go to Caval, and that's exactly where he goes. He goes out to Rawiri Kameni, but instead it's Dominic Strandamandinoli who catches it. Not sure what he's doing out there.
Yeah, Dubs from Ollie just going back to his days at bench center there, I think. It's yeah, maybe he wants to get moved. Maybe he wants to move back there. You know, it might be his more comfortable position, but at the moment Panthers will just want to make up some of this deficit, I think, and make the scoreline a little bit less embarrassing.
Yeah, well, not to be blunt, but I think we found out tonight that perhaps halfback isn't actually his position. So maybe bench center's the way to go. Raika Manu with a great little run there. He's been working hard all night, just unable to really get the results that the Panthers need. And now it's John Boy. He wants to get me my bet. Come on, John Boy. Score me a try. Brought down 21 meters out from the line. Chance for a bomb here. It's going to go to Charlie Butler. And yeah, look, his last two kicks, they just haven't quite been on the spot, have they?
Yeah, just not perfect. I'd say most of his kicks tonight have not been on point. It's yeah, you would have just wanted that a lot deeper. There's no real urgency or anything in that kick. So at the moment, Panthers, they're just looking dead in the water.
Yeah, you'd say he's not on the same page as the rest of his team, but I don't think they're even reading the same book at the moment. Charlie Butler and the Panthers outfitters. Now, Lachlan Lockyer goes downfield, and the Warriors, it's been comfortable in the end for them. They got up, 18-6 pretty early on in the game and just held that lead all the way through. Rex Slattery brought down there. A good defensive step from the Panthers, but yeah, like we mentioned, the Warriors are in cruise control now as McCartney goes downfield. That's what Butler needed to do before, and he goes to Vuvalangara, and he goes straight past. Who would have thought it but Raymond once again, and McCartney cleans up his own mess with that kick return, kick chase on his own kick, and now Rakamanu gets it, and he's gone straight to the middle. Bunce is in cover, but Rakamanu's going to get through a whole lot of meterage here. That's exactly what he does. Andy offloads. There's John Boy. Go, John Boy. John Boy gets over the line. We've been speaking about him all game, and he gets a late try there to make us eat our words.
Oh, how good is that from Bunsey, though? Not Bunsey, sorry, from Rakamanu.
From Rakamanu.
It was not great from Bunsey. But Rakamanu just doing that work and getting the offload to the support player. I love when that happens. Doesn't happen too often, but who better to give it to than John Boy Maiava out there with 99 speed. No one was going to catch him there. Some great work from the Panthers. They just would have loved it about 60 minutes ago.
Yeah, and I'd actually say it was great work from Chance Bunce in the end, because he had Rakamanu covered. He'd done the defense, and it was just that, yeah, Joe Turner Jr. has gotten through a lot of work today, and he was just unable to keep up with John Boy Maiava down that left-hand edge, and we're back to a 16-point deficit. Thank you muchly, John Boy.
Happy days for you, Snicko. But hopefully we see the Panthers try and put up more of a fight. Maybe, who knows? They might score like 3 tries here in the last 5 minutes. It's anything's possible.
Yeah, and maybe that 2-point stake could really make things happen as Caval gets us underway once again. So a good game here for the locals in regional round. They've turned out with a whole lot of points here tonight. 56 so far in the game. That's well above the SRL seasonal average. And the Panthers will just be wishing that their defense was a bit more watertight and a bit less like a sieve, because the Warriors just ran through them way too easily at points tonight. As Lonnie Lawrence plays it to Mahana Oloolu, who didn't really want to touch it. Eventually finds its way to Butler off a Henrik Lind offload. And the Panthers maybe maybe, I was about to say, maybe they can kick in and score one more, but I think that could be lights out. Just don't score, Warriors, please.
Oh, the Warriors at the moment.
Side.
The Warriors at the moment, I don't think they're ready to stop scoring tries for you, Snicko. They're looking like they're on a mission.
Yeah, the Q's not in the rack. They're still going lock and lock here. Man, offload city here for the Warriors. Logan Strange has it at the moment. They're going left again now. David Tiawa, he'd like to show John Boy just what a 99 speed second row really can do. They've had a bit of a shootout, and I'm not really sure who's winning. They go out to Raymond now, and he gets done. Raymond scores way too easily. Raymond scores. That's a double.
Oh, you sound happy about that one, Snicko. That's some amazing work. Wow, it's really been rocks and diamonds for Raymond tonight, hasn't he? He's been great in terms of a center's performance. It's been amazing. You know, we know that centers can't really defend as it is. He hasn't been great defending, but his attack has been impeccable.
He turned up with the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just been great work from him.
Yeah, he was a mid-season pickup for the Warriors, and a lot of them wondered just what he would do in the centers. He's not a noted center, of course. He's been a half for a long time, but tonight, at least, I haven't caught a whole lot of their games, but tonight, at least, he's been outstanding.
Yeah, and someone else who's been outstanding is Caval with those goal kicks. That has been incredible. I don't think he's missed one tonight. And he's had some real tough ones too.
Yeah, perhaps. I'm not sure if he's got that goal-kicking boost. If he has, perhaps that's the answer, because you're right. He's had some real tough kicks, and Charlie Butler, he's had some real tough-looking kicks off his boot throughout this game. As he gets another one tonight. Too many kickoffs for the Panthers if they really want to be a contender, and he goes to lock and lock here. He doesn't get the big bump off like Strange did about half an hour ago, but still not too bad of a run. 2 minutes left in this game, and man, all the players have clocked off. Lincoln Regal didn't even want to pick up that ball. Everyone's ready to go and hit the circuit. Late night circuit out here in Tonga. You only get once a season to really appreciate it, and perhaps that's what the boys are after tonight. As Bunce is brought down 30-odd meters out from his line, and I'm not sure if the Panthers will even get a chance to respond here. Joe Turner Jr. is brought down now. A minute left. They'll get a kick return maybe. Cross your fingers and your toes that we see some action as Caval goes for the 40-20 instead. Raikamanu, we saw how this happened for the Warriors. Bunce was able to run the field, but Raikamanu, he's good, but he's not quite Chance Bunce, and he's brought down 40 meters out from the line. Now he gets out to Shaq the Unknown. He's brought down just about 10 meters from where he wants to be. And now goes to Sinclair, little short ball. Sinclair, really nice play from Jumbo Maava, but it's going to be too little too late as the siren goes. The boys celebrate, pumped up, John McCartney and Joe Turner Jr. And I think 42-20, that's a pretty accurate representation of how that game went. Man, Shakti is one ugly looking fella. I've just seen his face for the first time.
Yeah, he's not exactly a runway model. But John McCartney and Chance Bunce, I'll be very happy with the boys after this one. They had an absolutely amazing
show.
Yeah, absolute show. And they'll be very happy. And John McCartney getting man of the match as well. Well deserved there.
Yeah, especially when he's not playing at hooker, because we know how the game likes to function there. I think the big ones for me here, 57% possession to 43, and only 18 completions for the Panthers. In fact, their total attempted sets was equal to what the Warriors got through, and the Warriors only with 3 incompleted sets. That's pretty big, and that's also reflected in their tackles with 50 more made for the Panthers. And with stats like that, it's not hard to see why the Panthers got blown out tonight.
Yeah, that's absurd. The amount of more tackles that the Panthers have made. Something else that's actually very impressive is Panthers.
Line breaks.
Actually, I was going to say the missed tackles, but yeah, you're right about the line breaks too. But the amount of missed tackles compared to Warriors, when you're looking at the amount of tackles made, it's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, definitely. And so the signs are there for the Panthers. They just got to hold on to that ball a little bit more. 9 arrows is going to sting any team. As we look over to some individual stats, I expect to see Bunce light this one up. But we'll look at the Panthers first. And Raikamanu, his opposite, 212 meters, 5 line breaks and a try assist. He had a game here tonight. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough room in his backpack for all the Panthers to jump in. He couldn't carry him to victory. Vuvula Ngawa also had a good game. He had 1 try. No, he didn't. He had a couple of good line breaks, 5 of them to be exact, 160 run meters. And I think that's it. You look at the tackle totals. Henrik Lynn, 23. Lonnie Lawrence, 23. Jackson Allison, 22. And You see just how come they all got so fatigued. Raikkonen, 17. Yeah, that'll put a dent in your fullback's fitness.
Yeah, none missed as well, which is pretty good work from him. But we'll take a look at the Warriors now and see how they went here.
Yeah, Bunce, 217. Not quite the 350 that your absurd mudbet wanted this week, but pretty good nonetheless. 6 line breaks from him, Patrick Corker, and the next highest with only 138. So Chance Bunce, a huge standout there, and then Tiawa, 137, but only the 1 line break. So they marked him up pretty well. I think the star of the night's got to be John McCartney, though. 118 meters, 166 kicked meters, 2 try assists and 2 tries. That's the game that you want your 5'8" to have.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a blinder. It was just a very good game from him. And Snicko, by the way, if you want someone to blame for the Muzbets this week and the absolute scams that were put out, blame Sonny Tyre. That one was on him. He did it this week. So, if there's ever a bad Muzbet, just blame Sonny.
So this week we have Suzbets, and I hate all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the other one that I'd like to point out is Joe Turner Jr., 125 meters, 6 line breaks, and no missed tackles with 16 made. Yeah, he put in a shift tonight.
Yeah, great game from him. Caval as well, making 7 conversions. I think 7 for 7, if I'm not mistaken. Try assist and a try as well for him. There was so many standouts in this Warriors pack. They were just a well-oiled machine. Dominating, absolutely.
Yeah, firing on all cylinders. That's all we have time for tonight. I'm not sure. Is there another game tonight?
Yes, there is. I think this is
All right.
Wednesday, so we have Tigers next.
Enjoy.